Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 6 here at the 2024 Derby City Classic. This is the one pocket division. Looks like both players here have a loss in round 6. Round 6, you're getting pretty deep. You're into the money at this point, but obviously both players hoping to go a lot further. Frankie versus Alex Pagulayan. My name is Somerfield Habener. You're here with Railbirds Productions here at the Derby City Classic. Brought to you in part by Bad Boys. This is going to be a fun one. Any chance I get to watch the Lion play, I love it. I got to watch a Frankie match earlier as well. Hits the ball real good. Frankie is a 656. And where's Alex at? Alex has got to be in the 8s. Or close anyway. $8.13. Like I said, we are playing one pocket here at the Derby City Classic. This is race to 3. Alex has got to make 8 balls in his pocket before Frankie makes 8 balls in his. The direction that Alex broke towards, that's going to be his pocket. Frankie's got to find a way to get through there, and it looks like he might have a path to that 3 ball. Any foul on the table is going to cost you a ball. Spots up right after your turn. That's about it. A couple new rules here at the Derby City Classic. If the matches end up going long, after 2 hours, they end up dealing with balls above the head string. 3 hours, there's another little bracket or little increment of how much it changes. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. By how much he's looking at it, he must not be able to see enough of that 3 to just knock it out. Or he's just hoping to get real creative. So trying to get underneath the 3 ball just catches it real thin. That's unfortunate. Big opening here for the Lion. Alex has got to find a way to get back behind that 8-2. Breaking out the extension. It's a nice little angle to get over there. I'm not sure the 2 passes the 8. I think you might have to go 8 first, which is not ideal. Might come... No, I don't think you'll come all the way around for the 13 now. Trying to stay low enough to not get blocked there. From where he's at, it looks like that 2 might be what he was trying to get on. Yeah, he may very well have a partial pocket here. Yep. All right, 2 ball. Probably trying to nudge that 7. No, just getting there. Getting there for the 8. So again, I mean, Alex can move the ball really well. Great pocketer, but he's still picking everything out that he can that's obvious without having to move those balls. So he does have a line from the 8 to the 14. It looks like he might be coming all the way back around and taking the 13 next, though. Easier to get from the 13 to the 14 than the 14 to the 13. Nice shot. Firing that ball, trying to get over. Oh, does he get lucky off the 15? No, just got a little too tight in there. I don't think anything wired up for him. Only see part of that 14. He's 3 balls away. Does the 11 pass through there? Huh, the 11 might... Yeah, he might have just enough room to sneak that between the 14-4. I didn't see that at all. Wow. 2 to go. Beautiful shot. Kind of gets stuck in that pack. He only needs 1. Looks pretty dead in on this 4. A little bit of elevation. Just nip this 4 ball in there. Look out for the side pocket. Game number 1's in the books. It's as simple as that, folks. That's how you run 8 and out. This stream here that you're watching right now at the Derby City Classic brought to you by Hustlin' Clothing, JB Custom Cue Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, beautiful cues, Lippman Lights out of Portland, Oregon, Locked and Loaded Custom Billiard Apparel. And like you said, you're here with Railbirds Productions. My name is Somerfield Habener, and I am stoked to be here, getting to watch some One Pocket with y'all. Nice break for Frankie. 3 ball dangerously close to his hole. Cue ball all the way behind that pack. Yeah, Alex is gonna have to. He's gonna have to shoot a shot here for sure. I think he'll probably play off the 12 behind that 3 ball. Anytime you're stunning through a pack though, and you got several balls in the danger zone, it's just tricky. A lot can go wrong. But Alex, one of the best one pocket players in all the world. For my money, is the best one pocket player in the world. Doesn't always show that though. Let's see here. I mean, he can play to the back of that pack. But yeah, I don't like kicking underneath all that stuff. Yeah, Alex really wanting to make sure he didn't do what Frankie did last time. And Frankie got 1 shot that last time, 1 response. Wasn't able to get there. And a lot of these players able to run those 8 and out. Looks like Alex's first win here at Derby City Classic was 2011 in bank pool. Tells you a little something about how well he banks the ball. He took down 9 ball in 2013. He won 1 pocket in 2015, 1 pocket in 2016. Also, overall, both those years. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge run right there. 2 years of all-around and the One Pocket Championship. That's pretty impressive. And hasn't been able to take down a win since. So after a huge run, hasn't been able to get all the way there. Always in the running, though. Alex just such a viciously creative player. And I think he's also having more fun out here than anybody else. Entertaining player to watch, entertaining player to be around. Always coming with something. I'm curious to see what he'll do here. It's a little window between that 4-3. He's kicking all the way around it. So just kicking the 2 rails, try to get under that 3. And how did he hit it, folks? Would have liked to have clipped that 3 from that line. He may very well have scratched. That's a good foul to take. Makes it tough on Frankie to get all the way around there. Frankie could try to play off the 12. Can probably bank that ball back at your hole too and get back behind the stack. It's kind of a big ask. Don't really like how things are looking towards the bottom. He'd love to create some separation, get him to the upper right-hand side of the screen here. I think he's just trying to play off the 3 behind the stack. Maybe not. Something with a 10 ball. Either spinning it or just kicking. Alright, gets to the upper side of the table. Does move some more balls towards his side. Worked out pretty well. Alex's position significantly better than it was last time. Although still no gimmies. I think he's looking at playing off the 6 ball here and getting behind the 3. And that 6-11 2 is interesting. I don't know that the 2 is wired off the 10 ball, but it's close. He knows he can push it over there. Looks like he's going to use just go straight through the split to get the 3 ball. Taking no chances, hanging him on the rail, moving a couple balls. It's easy to get overly aggressive when you're playing a player of Alex's caliber. I feel like whenever you're at a table, it's the last chance you'll have at the table. It's good to continue to play your game. I mean, you're gonna have to take your shots when you get them, but you don't want to get in the habit of forcing things. Frankie getting punished that last game. Kicking behind the 4. Wow. It's an awful nice shot. Not able to convert. Can tell these guys have good rapport. Frankie kind of chuckling. Yeah, what do you do against a guy who has that in his bag? It's tough. May very well be able to twist this 10 ball, but I don't think he can stay under the 4 if he does it. Yeah, he's looking to twist it. Nope, just kicking under there. It's a very effective kick too. Nice shot, Frankie. Nothing to bank for Alex. Unless he's playing that 8-15 back across and clip off the 10. I kind of doubt it from that position. Doing some thinking. Repping that Pagulayan wear. Alex is working on a bunch of branding over the last couple of years. His clothing line's pretty cool. Is playing the 15. Moving all those balls. Dynamite shot. It looked like it was lined up to clip off the 10, but he was just trying to get it back down underneath there. 10 ball and float underneath the 15. Nice little shot for Frankie. Now Alex has got the thread he really wants to protect, really wants to marry him on this 6 ball. I don't know that that's going to do it. I think he sold that 2 ball out. And again, from this position, I think he can play the pass and bank and spin that bank in and get that cue ball underneath the 15. Frankie playing a smart shot there, getting underneath the 15. And Alex is running out of room to duck there. That was a smart layup by Frankie. And again, I mean, an open table like this is always going to favor the better player, but it also makes it a lot more difficult for him to get hidden. Gets there. Again, he's still got that kiss off the 6 underneath the 15 if he wants it. Okay, playing off the 9 underneath there. Good shot. Fortunately, that bank lane is closed. Tries to get all the way up behind that 8 ball. And I think from Alex's position, on a long enough timeline, you're going to win this nippy little battle, you know? I think Frankie's playing it right. You know, he's still getting under there. But hitting those little nippy shots, eventually something slips away. He's got a bank on this 12, huh? Pretty aggressive bank here. All right, make sure he gets all the way back across the table. All Frankie's got is a cut, but it looks like... sorry, combo. If you play that combo, you're going to sell the 15 ball for sure. I don't think you can get far enough down there. Too many balls in the way. Frankie also looking up table. I mean, he can definitely stun over... yeah. Take this combo on, and if you don't make it, you're selling a shot. Nothing easy here. Just trying to freeze him up under that 3. Banking it right through there. Man almost gets away with it. Good shot by Frankie. That's a little window. Catch that point, you can get in trouble. Leaves Alex the long cut here. Puts a ball in a threatening enough position that Alex really has to think about whether that cut's worth it or not. Nice shot, Frankie.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Too hard.
Yeah, Alex kind of joking around that was not the greatest shot. Doesn't get away with it. I really like, this combo, and it looks like you can just float down on top of the one ball, but it looks like he's going to try and draw it. I feel like I got an easier time selling something from that angle. I would rather come down all the way to the foot of the table. Obviously some real competitive spirit going there. These guys are hilarious. Looks like Alex has the 12. He needs 9. I think Alex one of the best in the game at running large amounts of balls. My first time at Derby City Classic, the first night I was here, I got to watch Alex giving a 15-3 spot to a player that I won't name, and he ran 15 and out twice and ended up losing the set. But yeah, incredibly creative player. Kind of coming all the way back behind that 4 ball. Yeah, and he got real straight on that 15. Starting with the 2. Yeah, I gotta open up this lane. Six to go. Might try and come across right now and nudge that 13-11. I don't think either one of those balls goes. He may just try to get on the 15 here. Well, pretty unfortunate there. Nice little hit, but gets himself doubled up. Gonna take on this combo. And try to get behind the 11. Missed it. And the ball's going to spot. Great chance here for Frankie. Only needs 7. Got a ball hanging in the jaws. I guess it's kind of got to be the 15 next, unless you're going for the combo. Try and come up for the 10, but you get a little bit funky and you're awful close to that side pocket. I think he's got to come to the right side of the table. I like going rail first on this shot, but it might wind you up a little too much from here. The concern being you get too much English and come foot rail, right side rail, and come back around. Just went straight up the ball. I think that's the right call. That's what you want to do. He jacked up over that 5. Rough. Yeah, and I mean, at that point, you're shooting for 1. Even if you do pocket the ball, you're not leaving yourself anything. He's got to go to the 13. He'll be off the top of that 13, just banking it out. Nice touch. Alex needs 5. He's looking at banking that 13. No, just putting him on the foot rail. was going to say that would have been asking a lot as well. 5 ball does have a path back through. Looks like he's going to elevate a little bit. I don't know. This is a tough one. It's easy to lose control of those balls once you start elevating, once you start trying to draw all the way back to that rail. Real easy to lose control of that object ball. Sell something onto his side. Sometimes that's all you got, though. Nice little shot there, and Frankie does a pretty good job. He doesn't lose control of anything, doesn't get all the way back to the rail, but it's a lot better than selling the farm. I think Alex is kind of looking at doing the same thing. Just drawing back to the foot. Under hits that one a little bit. Opening up his bank lanes though. Ball will spot. And no clear path for Frankie. A lot more queuing room here though. Pretty easy to... I like moving some stuff on my side. I'm not thrilled that I can't bank a ball back in my hole. I kind of like banking back there. Looks like he might come off the 9 and come back under the 6-3. Always trying to get all the way around. It's an aggressive shot. Kind of relying on that 13 ball not being shootable for Alex. Be surprised to see him take on the 5, but that is a very cuttable ball. The 9-1 is interesting. He's going to bank this 11 and get under the 6-3. It's a fun shot. Needed a little more out of that one, but he does not sell a shot for Frankie. Frankie's got a path to that 11. Okay, gonna play off that 9 ball. I think I kind of want to make that 9. I don't want to keep it on his side of the table. I'd rather have it spot up. Alex not necessarily going to try to make this ball, just get it close. Gonna be real careful with the 15. Great control. Frankie just going to pocket this ball, float over to that side of the table. I don't know if he's going to like it. Well, I guess that ball spots. I was going to say Alex has a pretty free back cut at that 11. But with that 8 ball there, he is going to nudge something. It looks like he would nudge underneath it, though. I think it's a pretty free shot for him. He does not think so. Looks like kicking behind the 10 ball here. Just banking the 10 ball and getting right on that 4 ball. Oh, it's a nasty shot. Very nice. Just gonna follow this 9 ball. Missed this a little high of the pocket. It's good control. Yeah, he's looking at kicking behind that 4 ball. I like it. It's kind of the last ball to move. Looking at having a pretty clear path there. A lot of good things can happen from there. Alex hits these kicks pretty incredibly. Going right into that 13 ball, I'd imagine. Catches the 8. Gets a rail. Nice one. But sells Frankie a bank. Yeah, I mean, he's got to hold this cue ball, but he definitely sold Frankie a banky right here. Poor ball hindered by the 10, but it looks like the 10 could possibly go. You just got to buckle down and make this bank. Chooses not to take it on. Rolls it over there. That's, again, a very, very nice shot. Would have liked to have been a little further under that 13 ball. Alex just has a little easier escape from there. It looks like he's potentially able to bank the 11 and get back under there if you'd like to. He's looking to do something a lot more simple. Okay, so he is looking to move in both of them. Just got to be cautious of that 8. Yep, both players very capable of running out from here. Looks like he's going to catch that 5 really thin if he's banking at it. Look out. Alex talking to it. Well, he let that one get away from him. Good chance here for Frankie. I think you kind of got to take this 13-10 combo on. Ideally, float back behind the 11. Oh, he just had a dead cut on the 10. Well, that gets you 1. Knock that 11 out, get under the 13. Not under enough. 3-3. Alex needs 5. And that ball's pretty low to take this twister on. I think Alex will shoot it, but this is a good bank to not take for granted. Yeah. Got to put a bunch of spin on this ball, and definitely got to make sure the spin catches off the rail and you don't throw it into the pocket. Yeah, if Alex is looking at something else, it's tighter than it looks. Settles on the bank. Settles on the safe one. It's a good shot. Alex always keeping that pressure on. Something always moving towards his hole. It's a tough thing to keep up with. Looking at 2 railing and bringing that cue ball all the way to the upper right-hand side of the table. It's at a little narrow, but that's good position. Technically on his side of the table. Leaves Alec a ways away from his work. He does have a dead shot at the 4. I'm probably going to move the 4 here. Looks like you have a chance of playing the 4 into the 8. He's going to play the bank on the 11. No. Off the 13 behind the 4. How's that touch? Pretty shot there, Mr. Pagulayan. Frankie may be thinking about taking on that 11 or the 1. But I don't think you want to do anything too aggressive here. I kind of like playing off the right side of the 5 ball, open those balls up and come into the head rail back to the right side of the table. Easy to sell a bank on the 8 ball from here though. Nice control. Protects the 8. Definitely got a bank on the 9, but you're absolutely going to sell the 8 if you shoot it. Yep, I don't see the clear offensive shot here at all. Playing the 1 ball. Always trying to get over behind those balls and didn't get there. Dead in on the 1. Frankie with a great chance here. He needs 5 of them. Six, 9, 10. So Alex apparently didn't get to a rail there. Four to go. Ooh. Really want to make sure you get wide enough on this ball. Great chance of stealing a game here against Alex. Oh, man. Gets pretty fortunate, though. Rattles the ball, but knocks a 13 out. Alex is just going to make that 8 for him, but he's got a chance of this 13 off the 11. I'm going to be very surprised to see Alex take this on with his opponent only needing 3. It does look like it goes, though. Highlight reel. Beautifully shot. Makes the 8 ball. Come on. Come on. Well, I mean, that was pretty incredible, but that's a pretty unfortunate roll there. What a shot for Alex Pagulayan. Man, oh man. Let's see it again. Just dead in the heart. All the way back down, making the 8 ball. Just caught that side rail. Yeah, almost with a perfect shot to get on that 4 ball. And again, I mean, he's not only shooting that shot, he's shooting that shot with the ball hanging in his opponent's pocket when he only needs 3 balls. That's pretty confident shooting. Missed that ball. Gets back on the right side of things, though. Frankie Ruiz only needs 2. He's got a 2 railer on that 2 ball. tight, but I think you gotta shoot it. Even if it's not gonna... I think you can make that from there. It's tight. You definitely don't want to catch a point. You could also just back bank the 2, come back across table. That's what he's doing. How'd he hit it? Wow. Great try. A little too firm, but nice shot. Looks like Alex could probably bank the 11 and follow it down with inside. He's just moving the 2 ball though. And probably into bankable region for him. I think it's too tight on the rail for him to bank that ball at his hole. I think he's going to 2-rail it on his side and follow the cue ball down to the foot rail. Either that or play the 2 into the 4. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Again, kind of giving Frankie a chance of the same shot he just shot. It's a pretty tricky shot, though. Looks like Frankie's going to have to hit that ball too hard to stay underneath the 365 there. Two-railer not available anymore. And maybe that's how you play it, is you just play the 2 firm enough not to get to your pocket, but just to get the cue ball up and under that 365. Frankie taking his time. He knows this is a big one. Doesn't want to blow the 6-3 lead. Okay. Yeah, that's... I love that idea, and he hit that shot really well both times. I just think you're going to end up having it be more effective to shoot 30% less object ball and more cue ball. If that cue ball's behind those balls, you're in a pretty good position. Standing off the 11. Surprised he's not moving the 2 ball. Overhits just a touch. Alex decides to let Frankie move it for him. Yeah, gosh. And he's right to do so. I mean, you really don't want to move that 2 ball, but how are you going to protect it from there? 2 ball banks very well for Alex. You want to move it or you want to hide it, one of the 2. I was looking at the 4 as well, but I don't see how you're going to get up and on top of that 11 to protect the 2 from there. Right, just leaves him on top of that 3. I like that shot a lot. Jacked up over a ball, you're just so impaired in what you can do with the cue ball. I didn't think about that at all. He also opens up his balls. Good shot, Frankie. Alex definitely has a cut on the 11, and if things look difficult enough for him everywhere else, he might just take it. A hard thing to do, though, when your opponent only needs 2 balls and they're both in front of his hole. Yep, Alex doesn't like it. But yeah, I mean, jacking up over that to travel 7.5 feet, it's not easy. Looking at taking a foul. Yep. Couple nice tricky shots there for these guys. I know, I see that. Well, there's... Yeah. So it looks like that ball got spotted high. I've been looking at this table also. There's a mark high there, and I keep thinking they spot it low, but... Yep, gets it corrected there. You got your options, you know. Spot it here, spot it there. Banking the 11 into the 13. And boy, he's gathering the troops over there. He's got 4 balls in front of his hole. Only needs 2 of them. I don't figure it's going to stay that way for long, but... Frankie really putting the pressure on here with Alex. Alex asking for a little advice from the table next to him. Looks like he's asking old Johnny Mora. He's looking at banking the 11 and floating down under there. I don't think if you... Yeah, I think the bank's off. I think you can make it, but I think the cue ball's going to float right into that 213 and not on the right side. I like playing the 13 2 rails into the 11, freezing the cue ball on the 4. Not a really aggressive shot, but I feel like it's fairly predictable. Still looking at the 11. I'm excited to see how he shoots the shot. It might just not be playing to make it, just get to his side of the table and float under there. Man, gets right through there. I knew he was going into one of those balls. Excellent shot for Alex Pagulayan. Oh. All right, he needs 5 of them. Beautiful shot. Gets to the right side of the 13. Man, oh man. I'm not sure if that's what John Morris suggested or if Alex just came up with that one on his own. Just kidding. Shot there. I think he's going to try and leave himself a little low here for the 2 so that he's got a little angle to bank the 2 and come back up. Yeah. Boy, he's really got to fire this ball, though, to come. Not sure if he'll try and stiff and slide up there or come 2 rails behind it. Like I said, he's got to hit this ball. Ooh, does he get there? Not quite. All right, 6-6 ball game. I think he's got a free bank on the 5. I mean, it's not a dream bank, but looks like a shot at your hole and you can get away with not selling anything. Just looking at thinning off the 5 and just coming back down table. Yeah, a run like this, the last thing you want to do is take an overly aggressive shot. You just got yourself back in this game. You know your opponent's going to be a little frustrated with that. Nice shot. Moves a couple balls. It's like thinning off the 6, coming back up table. Avoids a double kiss. Nice touch. I think that 6 is too tight to 2 rail. We'll see what he thinks. Wow. How'd he hit it? Man. Good shot there for Alex Pagulayan. Didn't quite get it there, though. Pretty free bank here for Frankie. Want to make sure you don't get underneath that 5 ball. He's going to be spinning this with outside. Back of the pocket. Nice shot. Does make contact with the 5, and you got a bank to win this game right here. Frankie needing 1. Very nice shot. Ooh, got to grab the bridge. Maybe you just do your extension. It's like you can keep that cue ball pretty high on the table there. Yeah, he was having a hard time reaching that one. Gosh, and unfortunately hits it way too high. Gives Alex a very makeable bank here. Alex definitely better than a coin flip to make this bank. Wide and sells the farm too. Hits it way too hard. Oh man, did he get lucky? You heard him call it out there. Oh, brutal. Yep, just knock it out of there. Follow it down. Nice control. Alex gonna knock the 5 up towards his side. Or maybe not. Maybe float up. Yep, this late stage 1 pocket. 1 ball, 1 pocket, man, is the best game in the world to practice this stuff. Inch net back up there. Trying to make sure he jams the 2 railer. I mean, Alex shoots a 2 railer from pretty much anywhere on the table, so this 3 ball does go. But I don't think he can do it with the 5 ball sitting there. Making sure he doesn't sell a 2 railer also. I think probably just knock the 5 to the rail, get the cue ball behind the 3. Just inch them both forward. Alex needs them both. Whew. Not sure how much he likes that one. Gets away with it though. I like playing off the 3 and getting myself all the way down table. 3 ball into the head rail, side rail behind the 5. Get the cue ball all the way to the right side of the screen there. Create some separation. Likes playing off the 5. I just like moving the 3 out in the center of the table. It's pretty bankable for Alex. I don't think he can really risk it from here, though. Just playing off the right side or top of the 3. Does bank it. Uh-oh. Doesn't make... Alex saying, that would have been cool if I made it. Free spot shot here for Frankie. It's not the easiest one, but gonna go into that. No, he's gonna move the 3. It's a way smarter shot than risking it all on a back cut on the spot. Unfortunately, double kisses does sell a bank. Yeah, and I mean that's what I like about taking that is you got a shot at winning that game, and it might be the best one you'll see. Both schools of thought are correct. It's just up to the player in that moment. You know how you're feeling. Alex got a back bank at this 3 ball. He's got a 2-railer on the 5. He's got a pretty free 2-railer. He can just follow up to the head of the table. The 3 ball is quite a bit more risky. Alex just changing cues mid-match. No big deal. That's funny. Not liking what's going on. Said something about it hitting too strong. Huh. Yeah. Alex cracks me up. Playing the back bank on this 3. Hangs it in his hole. Same shot coming up here for Frankie. Hopefully doesn't double kiss this time. Looks like he's going underneath it. Ooh. And I think he would have liked the shot he played last time. Had a little more room to work with it. Very makeable bank here for Alex. And this could be the game. Alex getting the feel for his new cue. I think that's easy thing to have happen when you're adjusting to a new cue and you're not feeling it and you just got to fall back on old trusty. Natural shape from the 3 to the 1. Hits it a little wide. Hangs it in the hole though, leaves him doubled up. Yeah, that's a pretty devastating shot there. I don't like using the 1 to move it. I guess I just don't like it. In general. Looks like he's going to try and kick behind it. Oh, he had more room than I thought. Unfortunately, it just doesn't dig. Oh. It's a tricky cut here. Very thin. Looks like he's going to go all the way up and back to get on the 1 ball. Can hit this a little firmer than you'd like to. Well, he would have got a little more off that, but pretty straight. Alex Pagulayan for the win. Very nice shot. Man, brutal, Frankie. Hard to see those ones slip away. Well, Frankie coming back to break this time. This tournament here, the Derby City Classic, brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products. These pool tables, the lights, everything you see here is brought to you by Diamond. Simonis cloth, beautiful playing cloth, Aramith billiard balls, Outsville AccuRack, the makers of these template racks here at the 9-ball Derby City Championship, AccuStats Video Productions, and Master Billiard Chalk. Looks like Frankie might be on a little break. Alex hitting a couple balls. I said that wrong a minute ago. That is not Frankie's break. This is Alex Pagulayan with a 2-0 lead here and breaking. This is the break that I'm more used to seeing players hit, is a little wider out like this. High inside, catches that second ball. Oh man, gets so lucky. What a fortunate shot there. Yeah, I mean, if you don't catch that wing ball, you can get yourself in trouble real quick. Yeah. Frankie kind of forced to play off the 15 under the 7. It's a pretty good, but I don't know if he got there. I don't know if that 7's cuttable. No. I like thinning off the 7 and playing up table. You can get your 7 closer to the pocket. I just don't see anything else makeable for him. He could play off the 12 underneath the 4 ball here. Yeah, thin off the 7. Get yourself all the way to the top right of the screen here. So he's going to follow the 12 and get all the way behind the pack, huh? Hits it good. Might have left a clear path for that 13 to get to the 7, and if he did, I mean, you got to get a little lucky from there, but he's taking a look at the 11-8, and it does look close. I don't think it looks close enough for me, but Frankie's a good shot. Man, really had a shot of winning that game too. Let's see if he can take this one down. All right, I think he's looking at the 14-15 as well. It does look like that banks to his side. Might be able to freeze behind the 13. Boy, I don't like leaving Alex anywhere on the right side of the table. Yeah, I think that 11-8 hits a little bit high of his pocket. And I don't like the 14-15. He's a little off angle. It looks like he'd have to slip too high up the table. I'd say it might be worth taking a foul here, but boy, you're just going to get yourself back in the danger zone if you do. It's a tricky spot he's in. Kind of looking at playing up table. Now the 5 passes the 7 though. Alright, so playing off the 5 ball. Getting around the 7. All the way underneath it, barely gets there. Nice shot. That was tight. Alex taking a good look anyway. It's very close. Frankie barely got there. Yeah, because of where he is, I think he might shoot that same shot. He might open up the 1-4, play to the right side rail and up behind the... I like behind the 211. Banking the 8? Banking the 8 ball at the 1. Wow. Cue ball to a great position. No look on the 1 ball. I think you gotta just thin off the 8 and make the 1 from here. Really try to not sell a return bank. Ooh, he tried to sneak between them. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Let's see 8 and out, Alex. Ooh. Whew. Well, catches the 7, but gets away with it. Perfect little backboard here to come into the stack. He may just spin underneath it, though, and avoid that. The 4 ball really opens things up from here, if you want to. I guess the 14 goes. There's no reason to push it now. So 8 to the 14. He wanted to be a little higher on that one. He's fine though. He's going to catch the 9 coming out. 6 is going to go into a good spot for him. Yep, well played. Well, he needs 3 and he just opened them up. It's as simple as that. Just leaning over the whole table, drawing the ball. Good shot. Over and back to get on the 15. That's going to be that. Frankie conceding. What a match it was. Nice shooting for Frankie Ruiz. Congratulations, Alex Pagulayan, advancing to round 7. This has been the 2024 Derby City Classic here with Railbirds TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a bunch more Derby City Classic action coming your way, so tune in.
I will take another foul. Yeah, because that position.